Oh, there we go. We got our
Hey,
connection
what's up,
back.
everybody? It's Derek on Addiction and Recovery Talk, episode 24. With my host, Mike, back at it again every Sunday. We don't mess around. We're dedicated.
Cool. And what's up to everybody in the
Everybody on
live?
live, what's happening?
Appreciate y'all for being here, guys. If you got any questions, anything to say in the live, shout it out. We'd love to hear it.
Hey,
You
Mike,
know, Among knows from last week. We basically had a conversation with him all the way around the other side of the world.
you want to talk about that thing that the people reached out to you? I think that's something cool to talk about.
Thank you, bro. Actually, I wasn't even thinking of that. I try not to toot my own horn, but my boy here is a good man. I had some people reach out to me and they wrote some articles about me, about my success story. They called it a success story. Me personally, I think I got a lot more to achieve. I personally don't feel like I've reached success or have reached my pinnacle or where I should be.
You're on your road, bro.
But,
And who knows
I've
where
been,
that ends?
yeah, I mean, sky's the limit for me. I know my true potential and I know that I haven't hit 5% of that yet. So I've got a lot more work to do. But I was told they looked at me and saw a success story. And I got some articles printed in me in the LA Times.
Nice.
So not the LA Times, the Los Angeles Times. So if you're going to look it up, I don't know if it's the LA Times and the Los Angeles Times or something different. The New York Post, the Washington Post, BuzzFeed, Mashable Post. It went on.
How did they find out about you?
I guess they just saw me online, bro. They saw me, reached out to me through IG.
Wow.
They just saw my stuff on IG. We reached out. They reached out. We started talking. I got more deeply into the story, and then it kind of organically grew from that.
Wow.
So yeah, man, I'm super excited. The articles are badass. They're awesome. I actually my father posted one on Facebook, and then I reposted it to my page on Facebook as well. But yeah, you can check it out, and you can just actually search Mike Stewart. Stewart, Stewart, on any of those websites, and you'll see it pop right up.
Nice.
It's pretty awesome. It just tells the story about where I came from and gives a tad bit on what I've done, what I've been through, and where I'm at right now, the things I'm doing with Roundtable Wellness and Fit. It dips into Recovery Roundtable, which is the up and coming recovery side of Roundtable Wellness.
Yeah.
So it's really cool. Honestly, it was impressive. I enjoyed reading it. It felt good.
Yeah, man.
And it's good, and it
It's
really
huge.
just kind of gets right to the point and tells some good stuff about me. There's a link to my link tree. If anybody has any questions, wants to reach out after they read it, there's a link to the link tree in all of the articles. Feel free. There's also a link in my bio on my IG at Michael Stewart's _life wellness. Feel free to reach out. And that's another thing. Everybody here watching right now, like, share, subscribe, comment, anything you got to say, let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear it. We will definitely reach back out to you. And like I said on the live, we're communicating in real time. Like I said last week, me and Tarek basically, had a good old conversation with my man Hamang out there in India, and homeboys now on my nutrition plan, and he's taking his life by the horns. My kid's 15, and he's just taking life by the horns and starting to kick some butt. So shout out to you, Hamang. Keep kicking ass, Bubba.
Oh, this girl came up to me at the gym the other day, and she's seen our thing. Yeah, and she like thanked me for like doing it and sharing about like what we've been through and our belief system, and I was like, wow, because I just do it, then I forget about it. You know what I mean? Like I'm doing so much stuff, I'm just living my life, and I'm like, and we talked about this. If we could help one person a week, that's huge, man. Because like this is serious, man. Like the drug, it's an epidemic, man. Like, you talking about COVID being a pandemic? I think
this is worse, and this is ongoing.
It's been, yeah.
And not only the people that are living in it are living in hell.
Yeah, and neighborhoods.
Hell's
and
not
families.
a place. Heaven's not an actual place. These are inside of you. You can create hell or you can create heaven here on earth. All right.
Yeah, man, it's crazy,
Yeah. Oh,
man.
that's cool, man. I would love to meet whoever it is, man.
Yeah,
So
she goes to the gym. I'll point her
cool.
out to you next time.
Definitely,
We're both there at the
definitely,
same
because
time.
I love to know, who we're touching and who we're helping. That really means a lot. To
Yeah,
just to be able to kind of just feel the vibes of people that are grateful for what you're doing. It's just human energy is real, and it's really a beautiful thing when you can really get yourself to the point to where you can feel others, not feeling them, touching them, but you can feel their vibe in your heart just by being in their presence.
I tell you what, man. Tuesday, I got a text message, and this girl wanted me to speak at her home group, which was going to be the very next day. So I, you know, I accepted. I went to speak at this meeting on Wednesday in Gloucester City. And it's just to show you, just from being around and sharing. This guy shares something that interaction from like I don't know, maybe 4 years ago, and he said that he remembered me from this interaction and how he first got clean. He came with his cousin,
Mm.
and I know his cousin, and he said my enthusiasm and how I was did the clean time countdown really, you know, got him like excited about being wanting to be in recovery because I guess he was kind of maybe reluctant a little bit to go to the meeting, but he knew he needed to go,
Mm.
and he said and he started telling me the situation. I was like, oh yeah, I remember that. I was like, wow, you know what I mean? I was like, just the stuff that we do that like day in and day out. You never know what kind of impact it'll make on a person. Just in man, I'm coming up. I got 29 years clean. I'm gonna have 30 years clean November 5th of this year, man. That's gonna, every day is a celebration, but like 30 years, I'm looking forward to that, man. I want you to come to my celebration, bro.
Fuck yeah, I'll be
It's gonna be
there.
awesome,
Fuck yeah, I'll
bro.
be
Like my
there.
family's coming, my kids, man. Like it's been a long and winding road, man. It's like, but it took that first step, admitting there was a problem. You know what I mean? That's the first step, and me and Mike like to take it on a different level with the fitness, man. Like I I gotta work out, man. If I don't work out, I don't feel good.
It really turns into self improvement as a
Yeah,
whole. Like you can see, it's not just like, oh, I got to pump iron. It's everything. You're making this temple, this one life, this one body, this one experience on this planet and this dimension as best as you can,
yeah,
and everything the best as you can. And to build off what he said about influencing people, I say this to women at the gym all the time. You never know who you're influencing. I got a couple of there's like women in their 50s that are in great shape.
yeah,
I'm like, you have no idea how many women will walk in here and look to you and say, "Shit, she can do it. I can get back in shape. I can get my life back in order." Or
yeah,
you have a woman who is a bit overweight, but she's still on the treadmill pumping.
yeah,
That's when that other girl, that other young girl who's not been taught how to eat properly or been taught how to keep herself physically fit, she comes walking in the gym a little bit lost, a little bit insecure. And what does she do? She looks to you and sees you working your ass off, still in your middle of your journey, in the early stage of your journey, and then they influence. I can do that shit. She says I can do it. Now she's there with you.
yeah,
And this is how we make connections in the gym, and it's even better when people like that connect, and then boom, you got an accountability partner, workout partner, good friend, everything. It all comes with it. Just these classes I do a Sunday kickboxing, Muay Thai boxing class at my home every Sunday at noon. A
mm,
bunch of the guys that come are now working out together. That made me so happy to see, dude. Like,
yeah,
I was like, yo, this shit is working. This is why I'm doing this, so we can build brotherhood. Men need brotherhood. We get older and we get so caught up into work and women and bullshit that we forget about our bros. And you need that. You need that masculine achievement to
yeah,
pursue masculine excellence, to feel truly successful as a man.
yeah, yeah. Yesterday I was at the
You're just not whole without it.
Yeah.
You never will be. You might think you are at this moment, but as you grow, you won't be.
Yeah. Yesterday I was at the gym, closing the gym, and at the very end we was in a sauna, and so I'm usually the oldest guy in there. It might be one, maybe once in a while in there, but it's like I noticed that's like my time to hold court, so to speak, is someone asked me a question, and it's like, "Yo, man, what are you doing? What's your diet? What's this? What's that?" Then I share with them, what I do, and like my thing now is about longevity, staying in shape, being the best you can be, working out smart, nutrition, like just a complete package, not just lifting weights, but doing cardio. I do the hot yoga, which helps me with the flexibility. I do the sauna, which helps in the cold plunge and all that stuff like that. So, just doing all the things that can help you become healthy, man, and sticking to it and being vigilant. And I was telling these guys, I was like, man, I'm proud of you guys. You guys are young, man. You're already, doing all this stuff. The information wasn't out there when I was coming up, and then like most people my age don't start doing things until they go to the doctor one day and the doctor says, "Oh, you got high blood pressure. Oh, you got this. You got that." Then they start working out. So now they're like almost forced into it because of health reasons. And they, like me, at least I was always lifting
You do
weights.
the shit before it, you'll never have those health reasons.
Yeah, but
Real quick, I just want to say what's up to all the new people we got in the live. Yo, we got a bunch of new cats in the live.
that's what's
Tiffany,
up.
what's up? Yo, Stewie, my homeboy from Nigeria. What's up, big dog? The Nigerian Gym Bros. Shout out to Nigerian Gym Bros.
Nice.
And everybody who's been in there. Isaac, homeboys from TKO. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, man, because this is a lifestyle. Like, I'm not waiting for stuff to go wrong no more. I'm staying on top of it because I want to, all right, I'm 58, but to me, that's not old. To me, first of all, I don't feel old.
Aging is the aggressive pursuit of comfort.
Well, like I got up this morning and I put the work in, you know what I mean? And then I ended in the sauna and then I took a nice shower, man. And I just feel good, man. I took a little nap before I came here because this is important to me. I got stuff to do. I'm going to do hot yoga at 4 o'clock today. And I'm going to my meeting tonight. Every Sunday is my home group. And last week, somebody celebrated 6 years. Tonight, somebody's celebrating 9 years. And we get together. We we saw it coming. Oh man.
Oh shit. Here. There you go.
You're good?
Yes.
Nice.
Well, man, you got to keep doing what you're doing. I mean, you got to keep the fight. And think about this also. You see somebody who is doing the shit you want to be doing. Those are the people you need to take advice from. Those are the people you need to listen to. Like, I don't listen to fat people.
Unless you want to know where,
99% yeah, like I'm not going to listen to a fat person.
Unless you want to know where the good unhealthy food is.
Yeah, your whole mental model becomes skewed because you're now looking at your fatness and people are telling you you're fat and beautiful, and then you're telling yourself that it's okay that I'm here because if you hated yourself enough, if you hated where you were at enough, you would do something about it, right? And someone who's living like that in a complete disarray and is okay with it is not my mental model. So if you're nothing how I want to be like, what I strive to be like, I'm not going to listen to you. So don't bother talking. And that goes for all y'all out there, especially you young cats. Don't take advice from people that do not have your best interests at hand. One, you need to always take a look at who's feeding you information, why they're feeding you information. Do they have your best interest at heart? Then you need to look at where they are in life. Are they doing things you're striving to do? Are they doing things that you've done already in the past? Are you beyond that? Is that something you should strive to look forward to? You need to start seeing where your information's coming from and stop just seeing something and be like, I like that. I now believe it, which is a problem.
Yeah, I like to watch people who are doing what they're talking about, like practicing what they preach. Like,
That's
and
life,
it's funny that
man. You
the
can't,
guys that I was talking to yesterday,
can't be
they was like,
disingenuous.
man, I see you in the gym all the time. I see you pushing that sled back and forth. Like anybody who goes to that gym on any type of regular basis has probably seen me on that sled back and forth, back and forth. Because that's what the people that interact with me. That's what they say. Yeah, I see you on that sled. That's not the only thing I do, but that's the place they notice me because I'm going back and forth,
With like
back
1045 plates on the damn thing.
yeah, like 12 now. I'm up to
You're
12.
up to 12?
Just grinding, man. Not making excuses. Not saying,
What's that,
"Oh, I'm
540?
old." I don't even know. I
That's
just
540, bro.
yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's just about you
Big
know,
weight.
it's
That's big
about
money.
improving. Keep going. Like I want to see how far I can go, how long I can do
So
this.
whatever mountain you get to, just conquer the next.
Yeah, I
Because
mean,
if you decide to sit up on top of it, you're going to fall off
mhm,
eventually.
mhm. Like honestly,
Keep climbing.
I'm not as strong as I used to be, but I'm in better condition. Like my cardio is off the charts, man. I can compete pretty much with anybody. I can go all day,
Yeah.
man. My cardio,
That's what's
I
up.
lost I
Like
don't know,
it's
60 pounds
pushing more weight
in
into
the last
max.
5 years. I lost 60 pounds.
Damn, 60.
Yeah, I lost 60 pounds. I
Wow.
feel a lot better, and I'm maintaining, and I do all the things. And like I said, I added things. I've been doing the hot yoga for 2 years now. I'm getting ready to start the hot yoga instructor training next month.
Being in good shape far beyond being able to push heavy weight. I mean, I could push a lot of weight when I got out of prison, but I'm in much better shape now. I can't lift as much, but I also don't weigh 210 pounds, and I'm much more athletic.
Yeah, I mean,
I
that
feel
feels better.
better.
I agree with that. I
Yeah.
feel better. I'm leaner. I would like the way I look. Um,
That's another thing. Yeah, another thing. Like I have the pudgy face and shit. Like I like
yeah.
this. I like the way I look better.
Well,
That's another thing. You got to build what you want. If you don't
mm.
like the way you look, if you don't like the way you feel, build a new person.
Is that why they call it bodybuilding? You can build your body.
Fucking
You
right.
can sculpt it. They have this one.
And you'll believe your face will change. Your shit will change. Young guys out there, everybody out there, everything changes as you lose weight, as your testosterone goes up, as the different hormones start firing properly. You start to come into your own. You start to look like the man you want to become.
Yeah, it's a good
You
feeling.
start to look in the mirror and feel comfortable in your own skin, but you gotta work towards it. You're not gonna wake up one day and feel good about who you are.
Dude, I love taking my
Because
shirt
it
off.
takes time. It takes hard work to build yourself as a man. Success doesn't come overnight for free. It's expensive. It's hard work.
You gotta be willing to pay the price.
But that feeling is like no other. Just looking in the mirror and knowing you're the fucking man.
You earned it.
And you can look at yourself and say, I am the fucking man. And you know it's true. It's not just some bullshit fantasy you've been telling yourself over and over.
Putting that work in.
Yeah, you're not building some bullshit character in a video game. Stop building characters in video games. Build yourself.
This is real, man. This is real.
You'll spend hours a day on a video game building a fake character, getting all the money, all the bitches, all the strength, everything. But you won't do a thing for yourself. Because why? Because there's risk in real life. There's chance of failure. You're going to have to look in the mirror and look at yourself and get those hard truths that you're not the person you think you are.
Hey, check this out. Everything doesn't go. Like, for instance, I've been embarking on this modeling thing, right?
Yeah.
And I went to New York City. It's like, fashion, whatever, and all that. I met with like over 50-something agencies. All of them except one said that I am too built for my age group. I'm unrelatable, right? So basically, maybe I failed. I got rejected. I talked to my mother agent. She suggested I go to Chicago in November because it's going to be more fitness related out there. So my thing
There's
is,
more actual men out there in the Midwest than there is in New York City.
I mean, and the bottom line is, like I'm watching
a lot of guys in dresses.
I'm watching a lot of people that, in my group, we were all together. It was a bunch of us.
Mm-hmm.
They got picked by somebody, and I'm like, damn. But I'm gonna keep going, and
Listen, man.
I'm gonna keep working hard. You know what I mean? That's just
that's God's plan for you. Part of your
Yeah.
journey in life is to
Mhm.
deal with adversity. And
Yeah.
obviously, your mission on earth was to deal with a shitload of it because
my
you've
God.
already been dealing with it. So all the shit you've dealt with, this is your mission, dude. To learn to deal with the adversity, man. That might be what your
Not give
soul's
up.
mission is. Yeah.
Not give up. Keep working hard. It doesn't feel good to get told no or not get what you worked for,
Especially when you're the one being rejected.
and when you
Not
really
your work,
worked
it's
hard.
you.
I mean, I was training like I was
Yeah.
training for like a fight or an event. I
And
put the work in.
because it's you.
And then you got
it's
people
like getting dumped.
who didn't, like, for instance, there's this guy, not to crap on anybody, but he got signed for Big and Tall. He didn't train for that. He's big and tall, so he fits the bill because he's big and tall.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, but I'd rather be me than to be fat and out of shape.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And not get, I'm not going to change. Put it this way, I'm not going to get a dad bod just to get accepted by somebody, like, just to make some money. Nah, man. No. This is my lifestyle. Like,
they want to promote that garbage anyway. That's
so
what they want to promote.
I'm gonna be. I was a personal trainer. I gotta get I gotta get certified again. And it ran out. I want to be a personal certified trainer, a hot yoga instructor. I'm already doing fitness classes at this yoga spot in Bryn Mawr.
So are you doing fitness classes or just yoga classes over there?
No, I'm doing. Check
You
this out.
doing workout classes too?
It's called Hot Hit. It's
high intensity, interval
in
training.
A room with infrared heat.
Ooh,
So
when are you doing that? I might come to one of those classes.
Dude, I do it Saturday mornings at 8 in the morning.
Oh, shit.
But it's gonna change. I'm
clients.
gonna be doing it during the week too.
All right, maybe I'll come out and check you out.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Then I got yoga training, and that's gonna change my schedule because from October until like early January, Saturday and Sunday, I'm gonna be in this yoga training 8 hours both days, Saturday morning and Sunday. But it's I'm gonna put that work in. I'm gonna make that sacrifice because I want to be a hot yoga instructor because I want to, on my social media and the things I want to do, I want to be seen as I'm not even gonna say old guy, the mature guy that works hard to stay fit. And these are the things that I do. And I'm gonna share with you what I do: the cold plunge, the sauna, the hot yoga, the weight training, the cardio, and like all those things to keep myself fit. And I'm a guy that came from streets and drug addiction, like so. There's no excuses. Like, I'm the guy that had to raise 3 kids by themselves because their mom had issues with, she had her issues and she was gone. I mean, I like, I got one of those stories where I guess you could say I could have quit, anytime because people quit for a lot less. But and it sucks when things happen like that, man. It's like, it's not like like, if I had it my way, I'd be like, hey God, I think I've been through enough. Can I get some smooth sailing now?
Like, yo, what up, Ben? What up, Eli? Appreciate you on the line.
Do you think I deserve some smooth sailing? How come I didn't just get a contract from just showing up looking like I look? How come this? How come that? I can sit down and cry and I can make excuses, but what I do is I just keep putting one foot in front of the other. I just keep getting up every day and working hard towards these goals. And sometimes they don't come when you want them. Sometimes you get told no. And that's life, man. Sometimes you get rejected. Sometimes you don't get your way. And what are you gonna do? Take your ball home and say, oh, I'm not playing no more? Nah, man. You keep grinding, man. You say, all right, let's go. All right. Let me get up tomorrow and go work out again. Let me do this. Let me do that. Let me work on that. Let me work on this. Let me not give up. Maybe that's the message, is not to give up. Maybe that's
always the message.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's like, hey, it's easy to say, all right, I'm working towards this goal. Yeah, I worked out for 8 weeks, 8 months, whatever it was. Now I'm going for this, and I got it, and I'm the champ. Yeah, I made it. No, maybe like remember Rocky the first time he went for the. I mean, I know it's a movie, but movies are based off of real life. The first time you went for the championship, you lost. You know
Bro,
what I
you
mean?
gotta be a diamond, right? It's like all the shit we've been through. Creators like, boom, I'm a heat you. Diamonds are heated, they pressure, then they cut.
Yeah.
All the shit we've been through, the drugs, the homelessness, boom, boom, boom. You get out, think everything's done. Be all good.
When I used
The
to,
universe comes by and says, nope, you gotta be cut, son. And we're
yeah,
still getting cut, and we're
Under-
still sculpting. You gotta get beat the shit down. Then
good.
you get to build these nice little fine chunks. Cut yourself a nice little portion out.
Diamonds are made under pressure, right?
Pressure, heat, then they cut up and made into beautiful diamonds.
Yo, there was when I was in rehab many
So
years
get
ago.
ready for the fight.
They had this corny ass song, right? Because I went to the Salvation Army rehab, so it was like a Christian program. And they used to sing this corny song, and it was called "Don't Give Up on the Brink of a Miracle." You know what I'm saying? Like they used to say, "Don't leave 5 minutes before the miracle happens." Like, don't leave, don't give up. Keep grinding, keep moving, keep going. If you fail, take the test again. If you didn't get it, try again. If you lost a fight, lick your wounds and rest up a couple of days, and then get back into the gym and start training again to work your way back up to another chance to win the championship. Like, don't give up. Don't stop.
You can't have a lucky day if you don't show up.
Yeah.
Everybody has shit days all the time, but it's like, oh man, things never fall my way. They're not going to fall your way if you're not there. So even on the shitty days when things suck, you've got to be there. You've got to show up, because you never know when something's going to come your way. Just like Derek doing his thing. The day this woman had discovered him and been like, I think you could be a model. What if he just was like, I'm tired, I don't feel like going today, my feelings are hurt. My life's been hard and I haven't made it yet, so I might as well just fucking quit like a little bitch. No, he didn't. At 58 years old. 58 fucking years on this earth. And he's still fighting every day. Hard AF, boy. And then he gets discovered. So all you guys out there bitching and moaning in your 20s, in the prime of your life, you've got some time. You've got some time to build. You've got to build yourself. Nobody's going to give you shit. Nothing. The world is not going to give you anything.
No.
You've got to fight for it.
I'm willing to fight, man, because when you do make it, it's that much sweeter. You earned it. You earned it. You had to pay the price, man. You know what I mean? Like, and I have children. You think I was gonna let my kids down and say, "I'm sorry, kids, this is just a little too hard for me. This is like 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 women are supposed to be single parents, not men. This is too hard. I don't know how women do it."
How could you let shit? They don't, man. I mean, most school shooters, most people, and I think 80% of the men in jail come from single mother homes. Like, it's not a good thing. Yeah. It's a horrible thing. Yeah, they do it. They get by, but it doesn't work. A family's supposed to be together, man. Man and woman are supposed to be together. We work with each other. It's not a fucking competition. I don't know when. I guess it was obviously in the last 5 years, since people just started being brainwashed into thinking that like men and women need to be at odds. We don't need each other. Oh, you got all these dumbasses telling, oh, what would you rather be in the woods with, a man or a bear? A bear. It's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. It's not even funny. It's fucking retarded. We need each other. We need love. Okay? First off, becoming the higher self, right, is the masculine and the feminine side of you coming together. So when you can accelerate that by becoming one with a woman, it's the most amazing thing in the world when you truly connect souls with someone and you can reach that higher consciousness together. That's true. That's what it's all about. It's not about fucking whores. Anybody can do that. Any girl can be a whore. Any dude can run around and be a fuckboy. That's easy. That's dumb shit. That's kid shit. And to be honest with you, like, if you really just need to go around and fuck every girl you can, you're either a sexual deviant or you're just bro, get over it. You need to just get laid a couple more times. You obviously haven't had enough sex in your life. But come on, dude.
That's all a growing process. People figured it out. You should, and eventually.
Well, a lot of them, yeah, they should.
Yeah, I mean,
They should. But
after
a
a
lot of them
while, it's
don't.
like,
And you got to understand the decisions you make today affect your tomorrow. So if you think you're going to run around today and be running around sleeping with all these people, and then it's not going to affect your tomorrow, it is. And I know that everybody's going to get upset when I say this, but much more so for women than men. You know, why is a diamond valuable? Because it's rare. So if you're running around showing your ass and tits off all over Instagram, fucking every guy you can bump into, going on vacations with your girls, sleeping with men all the time, having random sex because you think, you know, the people in my hometown aren't going to find out, so I won't be a slut in their eyes. Like, you're actually lowering your oxytocin levels so that you can't ever make a true connection with someone.
What's oxytocin?
Oxytocin is the hormone we release when we actually have an orgasm when we're having sex, and women more so than men. And women's runs out.
What do you mean it runs out?
Like it's almost, it doesn't go back to baseline every time. So when they have a release, it goes, but if you keep having sex, it won't come back to baseline. It's like your dopamine when you use drugs to have it. So that's not, and if you think in creation, in true creation, you know, sex is is creation in the real primal aspect of life. There's no other point to it. It's you know, there's really, for enjoyment, I mean, you don't really need to enjoy anything truly. I mean, yes, we want to, don't get me wrong, everybody loves having sex, but there's a little bit of a self-discipline line you got to have, especially as a woman. You know, men value a rare woman.
That's true. I can speak for myself on that.
That's what we want. We don't want something. Look, if I walk into a club and there's some meek, mild, beautiful girl in the corner and she's like, hi, or there's some bitch out on the floor like, I'll suck your dick, I'll give you the best blowjob ever, I'm repulsed. I'm not. I don't think that's hot to tell me that you've had a bunch of other dicks in your mouth. That's not cool. Doesn't make you look good. Doesn't make you look good in any way.
It's crazy. So windy.
Yeah, sorry
Either
guys.
either trees are blowing or
yeah.
something.
Well, I got the trees knocked down, so we can't block any wind anymore.
Yeah.
But you know, we just throw ourselves around and we use this body like it's nothing, and then that goes to the thing we were talking about last week. Yeah, you want to put something. There you go. And men, it affects your testosterone levels and all these other things. I mean, dude, that's why the ancient Indians would practice tantra, where they wouldn't release their life force every time they had to have sex. But you know, listen, you're valuable. You're important. You're more valuable than giving your body up to just anybody. Especially as a woman, you need to look at yourself as up on a pedestal. We put you on a pedestal for a reason.
Men too, because we're all important.
Yeah, you can't just, you don't want to just be throwing yourself around and letting other people, they're literally using you.
Yo, when I was growing up, we used to say 8 to 80 blind, crippling, crazy. And I think we meant it
because we sleep with you.
We were all, you know, out of our minds.
They're not going to respect you.
No. There was girls that we used to have fun with, but then we didn't want to be seen with them in public.
Never. Yeah, no, you don't even want people to know. And that's true. Yeah, girls, that is a true thing. And don't think, oh, I'm not that girl.
What do they say?
Yes, you might be.
Somebody you would take home to see your family. If you're not willing to take them home to see your family, that says a lot.
Yes, and it just, listen, like I said earlier, I mean, you are valuable, so treat yourself like you're valuable. That doesn't mean act like an asshole. When any man comes up and talks to you, treat him like a jerk off and put him down and make fun of him. That just means know your value. It doesn't mean be a nasty person. It means know how valuable you are.
Yeah. So I got goals, man, and like I said, that little modeling thing. You know, I mean, I was basically told that, you know, I'm not what they're looking for. That's how I look at it. That's okay. I'm gonna keep working until somebody, you know, appreciates what I have to offer. Because I'm not gonna go backwards. I'm gonna go forward. You know what I mean?
Listen, man,
I'm
we're
gonna
not
take
all for everybody.
I'm gonna take that advice and be a fitness model because that's what I like to do anyway. Physical fitness. You know what I mean? I think I look good in clothes because I think when you're fit, clothes look good on you. They lay on
Well,
you right. You know
as
what
a
I
man, yes, a man who's in shape
mean? Yeah.
will make a $500 suit look like a $10,000
I
suit.
mean, that's how I looked at it, but
And a fat man in a $10,000 suit will make it look like it's from
Kmart.
JCPenney's. Yeah.
Kmart.
Kmart. Do they even sell? Are there
I don't
even
even
Kmart's around
I don't
anymore?
even know.
I don't think they're around anymore.
And if they do, I don't even know if they have suits.
I don't think they did either. Yeah.
But what do
For
I
those of you
know?
who don't know, Kmart sold the cheap shit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, man. So, what do you think? We wrap this up?
Yeah, listen, I want to say thanks to everybody in the live on IG, man. Like, follow, subscribe. If anybody needs any questions, is in need of any help, Recovery Roundtable's here. The Yoga Guy 52 is here for you. Reach out to one of us. We got access to inpatient detox centers, rehab centers, outpatient peer recovery specialists, treatment plans that are after treatment plans, life skills, teach you how to get back to life.
Man, treat yourself good, man.
Treat yourself good.
No,
Treat
no,
yourself with
Not a
value.
lot of my teachers say that yoga, be kind to yourself.
Yes.
Be good to yourself.
We've been having we haven't necessarily been saying it, but every week we've been talking about these things, being kind to yourself. A couple weeks ago, we were talking about lying to yourself. I remember I made a comment. We said we lie to we all hate liars, but we lie to ourselves all the time. These are the things that work on your subconscious. As you lie to yourself, your subconscious sees that as a liar. Just like, and then you start to view other people as liars, your subconscious starts to view you as that. And things just start to go awry. You need to be respectful of yourself. You are valuable. You need to treat yourself with value. And build yourself with value. And if you don't feel valuable, build yourself. Make yourself valuable. It's the only thing you can do in this world. It's one of the scariest, but one of the most amazing things about being a man. And one of the biggest differences about us and women is they're born with value. They're born with true beauty. We're not. We have to build it. You have to become successful in multiple realms to be anything as a man. So let's fucking go. Let's go, boys. Step up your game. You got competition out there. All right. We love y'all, man. We appreciate y'all. You got anything else to say, big dog?
Nope. Keep on working hard. Don't give up. On the brink of a miracle.
That's it, baby. Don't give up on the brink of a miracle. I love that shit.
Yeah.
I love that. All right, y'all.
Peace out.